WREP Radio, reporting live from 10,000 feet, and you are there! And on the subject of 10,000 feet, let's talk about two of the biggest feet this side of Triple E. I'm talking about the legendary Really Big Foot. Join us, radio fans, as we enter the jungle to search for this mythical beast. And allow me to introduce our sponsor, Howard Huge.
Happy to be here, Waldo. This expedition will finally put to rest the age-old question. Does Really Big Foot really exist? And if so, who's his podiatrist?
Also aboard is the illustrious owner of the Dragon Company. Tell us, Myrna, why did you choose to join us on this difficult, sleepless, impossibly dangerous, terror-filled journey?
Because I need a vacation.
We're hit! We're losing power in number 3. We've lost rudder control!
Well, now here's another interesting development. The teaked pterodactyl appears to be in the middle of crashing. Oh, could this be the worst aerial disaster in the history of dinosaur aviation? And you are there! That's right, radio fans. This is Waldo Lynch for WREP Radio, and the plane is going down!
Myrna's aboard that thing.
And to think she bought a round-trip ticket. She really wasted her money on that deal.
Is this your intrepid reporter's last transmission? And if so, this is Waldo Lynch with a quick message to my wife. Honey, do you have to spend so much time in the bathroom? And if so, why?
We've got to get out there and do something to help them. Well, Professor, it's time for you to put on your thinking cap.
I've never seen them before. Perhaps are they the lost tribe of the Reptozoid jungle?
Humana baka bamana bamana. What did he say?
He said, humana baka bamana bamana.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Ah, you speak our tongue. What a relief. My translator has the day off.
Who are you?
I am the chief of the straight men. Let's be pals.
But you shot us out of the sky!
No, don't be so sensitive.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Winch? Let's get this story on the air. And you two, get to work on this plane. I want it flying again in 24 hours.
The prophecy says you should show up.
What are you talking about? What prophecies?
It's hopeless. This radio is shot to pieces. It'll never work again.
We're missing the opportunity of a lifetime. Fame and fortune calls, and we're stuck here with a dead radio. Why can't you fix it?
Because, darn it, I'm a reporter, Mr. Huge, not an engineer.
Think of your listeners, your faithful audience. Rep City Radioland is desperate to hear your report.
I'm still not an engineer. I can't fix that radio.
I'll give you a bonus.
Just like I said, there's nothing I can't fix.
A long time ago, my great-great-grandfather turned to me, and he said, Sheldon, have you seen my teeth? But Grandpa also told me that one day we would find a companion for the great one, the ever-mighty Murray.
Murray! 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 Murray!
Who's Murray?
Ah, Murray. I'm so glad you asked.
Murray! 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 Murray!
Well?
I've got a terrible headache, and my feet are killing me.
I'm not interested in your imaginary ailments, Waldo. I'm talking about the radio. Is it fixed?
No, it's got a terrible headache, and as for its feet...
This dirigible will succeed at a sizable rate of dispatch, given the proper coordinates.
You know, Ed, even when I can't hear you, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a real tragedy that the teaked pterodactyl fell short of its destination.
Not to mention the mileage that Myrna's losing on her frequent flyer plan.
Hurry up, Waldo. We gotta get these natives on the radio.
Yeah. Everyone wants to be a star.
Wrench.
Wrench,
Egg whites.
egg whites,
Hand mixer.
hand mixer.
That takes care of the meringue. Now, let's go to work on this plane.
I've got it. I fixed it. You owe me that bonus. This is Waldo Winch, back live, reporting from the depths of the Reptizoid jungle, where we're about to interview...
Myrna?
Myrna? Myrna!
Where'd they go?
Look! Ancient costume jewelry.
Ancient nothing. This is Myrna's. I have a bad feeling about this.
I'm not surprised. It looks like she got this thing from a vending machine.
You hungry? Now, you'll have to speak more slower and more clearly. I told you my translator has the day off. Oh. That better?
Look, how dare you put a gag in my mouth?
Well, I ain't heard no punchline.
What are you going to do to me?
You're a gift for the great Murray.
You can't do that. That's slavery.
It reminds me of what my great-great-grandfather once told me. Shelley, he said, always called me Shelley. He said, how come I can't find a good dairy restaurant? Now, where was I? Ah, yeah, Murray will enjoy you.
Murray this, Murray that. Who is Murray?
We serve Murray, Murray serves us. And now, we're gonna serve you, the Murray.
Untie me. Let me go. You can't do this to me. Do you know who I am?
Why, don't you?
Let me go.
Ah, don't be so sensitive. Reminds me of what my great-great-grandfather once told me.
I couldn't care less.
He turned to me over a roaring fire and said, have you seen my Social Security check?
Murray! 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 Murray!
Myrna?
Myrna, where are you?
Winch? What in blazes?
What is it?
This is a footprint.
What? A footprint? How could it be? It is a really big footprint. What could have made it? Really big one.
Murray! Murray!
Murray? Who's Murray?
Well, we should be nearing the jungle now.
Let's bring her down a few feet.
Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray! Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray! Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray!
You guys know how to throw a party, but you sure as heck can't carry a tune. And those outfits? Yeah. What the?
Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray! Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray! Boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, boom chaka-laka-laka, Murray!
He exists! Really Bigfoot! Look at the size of his feet!
You're telling me? And those bunions?
Hey, what's this? Looks like some kind of barbecue.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of hungry. Let's see if we can join the party.
And if you think I'm gonna faint, forget it.
Hey, we're stuck on something. There's a rope tangled in the trees down there.
Go to full power. Ahead warp factor 3. I always wanted to say that.
Murray! Boom chaka-laka-laka,